Yeah, I know all about the add-ons for like DPS and all that shit. I just haven't done it yet. I don't need to. I will eventually though. Last three bosses, I tell you, they ain't easy. Yeah, probably not, but I don't think they're gonna be that difficult. It feels like the jump from normal to heroic isn't very big. At least not mechanically. Mystic win right after we clear heroic. We'll start getting into mythic. He's a tier 1 HK. Oh, right. The Dana White stuff. Thanks for reminding me. I wanted to look that up. Dana White and wife Anne in drunken nightclub fight on New Year's Eve. Oh, he did like a fucking press conference about it.
Dana, why don't you just tell us what happened that night? What happened leading up to that video?
Alina.
Well, I'm in Cabo, Mexico, for the holidays with my family, and my wife and I were out Saturday night on New Year's Eve, and unfortunately, that's what happened.
How is that like an excuse? Like, I don't know if he's even making an excuse. Jesus Christ. Was that a shoe? What the fuck just flew? God damn.
I'm one of the guys, you've heard me.
What was that? Was it a shoe? I don't know, it was only there for like a fucking single frame.
One of the guys, you've heard me say for years, there's never, ever an excuse for a guy to put his hands on a woman. And now here I am on TMZ talking about it. But my wife and I have been married for almost 30 years. We've known each other since we were 12 years old. We've obviously been through some shit together. And we've got 3 kids. And, this is one of those situations.
So we reached that age where we beat each
horrible.
other.
I'm embarrassed, but it's also one of those situations that is, right now, we're more concerned about our kids. We have 3 kids, and obviously, since the video popped up, we've shown the kids the video, and we're more focused on our family right now. People are gonna.
What is that? What is that parenting strategy, guys? Look, your mother slapped me. I slapped your mother, and I want you to watch this. Like, yeah, they'd probably find it on their own, but I don't see the point of like sitting them down and like showing them the video. Just when they see it, just be like, look, guys, I know you guys probably saw that. Not your mom and me's finest moments, let me tell you what. Oh, his kids are in college. Oh. Oh. I thought these were like little kids. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Sorry. I literally thought these were toddlers, and it didn't make any sense to me. Okay. Yeah, if his kids are adults, I get it then. I see.
Have opinions on this, and most of the people's opinions would be right, and especially in my case, you don't put your hands on a woman ever.
Thanks for the
my wife and I obviously love each other. We've been together for a very long time. We've known each other since we were very little, and this is just one of those unfortunate situations.
You were at a place in Cabo that where alcohol flows. Yeah, I mean, Dana, what we were told by people who were in the club, that it, at least to them, seemed that there was a lot of alcohol involved in this situation.
Probably always is.
Definitely a lot of alcohol involved, but that's no excuse. I literally am making no excuses for this thing at all. It's never happened before. It's the first time that it's ever happened. And people are going to say what they're going to say. It's just is what it is, and whatever people do say, it's deserved. I deserve it. It happened. I don't know why it happened, and you know, my wife and I have apologized to each other. We've apologized to our kids, and you know, this is one of those things that
We're gonna have to settle it in the octagon now.
I could care less what anybody else thinks about this. Right now, what we're more concerned about are our kids and taking care of our family.
In the video that we've seen, it seems like this what started and was over in less than a minute. Is that haven't seen any video beyond that? Is it fair to say that this ended? How did this situation end?
That was the beginning of it and the end of it, and you know, we're still on vacation. You know, everything. You're talking about somebody who is, you know, her and I have known each other since we were 12 years old, and we've been married.
How many times are you
for
gonna say that, man?
Years,
We get it.
You know,
we've known each other a long time.
Best friends. She's my wife, and you know, we had too much to drink, and whatever happened that night happened. But yeah, that was it, and it was done.
Dana, the final thing, you say whatever happened that night happened. Do you remember it?
No, I don't remember a lot. So yeah, no. Obviously, this thing, you know, it's one of those situations. It's embarrassing for both of us, but
I feel like that's not the truth. But if it is, I feel like that's worse. So did it stop after the second slap? Oh yeah, it did. But you don't remember anything? No. But I'm sure it did. Yeah, both very much in the wrong here. I think Dana's not doing the best job of damage control, but at the very least, he's not making a ton of excuses.
More concerned about our kids. We're
fucking yikes situation, though. That does not seem like a good relationship.
You better than your kids know you. They grow
I don't know many relationships that survive like slapping each other and calling it healthy.
Everybody always asks me, you know, questions about, well, do I care about this? Do I care about that? And my question is always the same. My legacy and all this other stuff with work doesn't mean anything to me. It's all about your family, you know? It's about your wife and kids, and in this situation too. Like I'm saying, everybody's going to have an opinion. We're just worried about our family and focused on our kids right now. But me and my wife are cool. We're good.
All right, that is an odd situation indeed. Testing out for the slap division of UFC. All a power slap ad. Yeah, maybe. Viral marketing campaign for the upcoming power slap. There's the Prime Metabolic and the Resub Jaya and Don. Just a joke slap? People overreacting? I think both are wrong here. But to call that a joke slap, I think, is very misguided. Man went for the double dip. And the second one seemed very, very much not anything close to a joke. Lots of people defending him. I don't think it's people defending him, it's just people recognizing that both are in the wrong, which they are. I feel like there's never, well, I mean, never's exaggeratory, but like in a public situation where they're in some kind of argument, I think there's no reason to start slapping, like her slapping him and then him slapping her back. I think it's both very bad. Like I don't see, like, I don't understand why it has to be so polarizing. Like, this is just a very shitty looking relationship here after seeing that. Sounds like average trailer trash drunks. They just have more money. Maybe. I don't know enough about Dana White other than like some of his bad takes and bad decisions. But yeah, I don't really know shit about him, so I couldn't tell you. How was the raid? It was fine. Beat Razageth. We're halfway through Heroic. Easily, too. So, it's been good. Are you gonna live stream the Logan Paul podcast? It's not a podcast. Isn't he doing his own video? Like it's a full video he made about it? That's what his tweet led me to believe, since he said that he's going to be posting the video today, which he didn't. So I'm guessing it'll be tomorrow. He originally said it was going on the Impulsive podcast, but then he posted that... I'll just pull up the tweet again. He posted this tweet, which made me believe that it was a video. So I'll be releasing a response to his scam allegations tomorrow on my YouTube channel. That sounds like a video to me instead of Impulsive, which is his podcast. But yeah, maybe I'm reading too deep into it. Because originally he said he was going to be doing it on his podcast, but then he released this plus that picture, so I just thought it was a video. We'll see. Thanks, Risa, Baylin and Baked. You going live as soon as it's uploaded? That's the plan. How's the Amok Runner Speed contest going? Oh, it's going so well. They're finding so much goofy shit. So we've got our first sub 28, which is record right now. But today they were experimenting with so many new launches and skips. It's getting crazy. They've also learned about car teleportation, so you can save state a car by like making the game think it's stuck. And then you can pretty much TP back to that when you want to, if you're in like a decent enough spot. It hasn't been utilized to like huge time saves yet, but there's potential. Thanks for resub that guy. This is the bounty game, right? Yeah, this is the 10K speedrun challenge. Simply was running it earlier today too. I saw him do some runs. Oh, congrats, Blackwatch. I'm glad to hear that, and I'm doing alright. Seeing some runs would be neat. I'll show you just a little bit of it right now. I've already shown you most of the new tricks and stuff. So the beginning's all still the same. There's Linda skip, and then it goes into cock skip. So this is cock skip, which is now the standard. So it utilizes a launch from a guy who feeds chickens. And I think this is the only launch right now that's run viable. So it sends you right to the train station, which is where you gotta be. And then from there, it's kind of just playing it normally with good lines. There's a couple small minor skips, but nothing too crazy. But they've been working on some wild ones. So there's car launches that you can do that send you to where you want to go if you do them perfectly, but it's really hard to do them perfectly. So they're not run viable yet. Thanks, Resub Hollow. And Bun Bun. Thanks, Resub Hansen. Is Distortion still going? Let's go. He is still going. Distortion's putting in hours. Oh, and Simply still go. And Cheese. Wait, they're all still going. Distortion's been putting in fucking mean hours, though. Yeah, he's on a 14-hour stream. Oh, he's about to do one of the launches here. Let's see if I can get this up in time. So this is Mansion Skip he's going for.
Honestly, dude, I think we really did. I'm not going to say this is consistent, but I do feel like going far left gives you very good results. So
Oh, maybe the 3K bits Kismet. So this sends you to the next area you want to go. So the main thing that like takes time in this game, in this run, is driving and running. So these launches skip that. He didn't quite make it there though. Not on that one.
This looks exactly like in the clip. No.
Thanks for the 5 gift subs, Kai. Appreciate it. Thank you for that. Records at 27:57. I talked about Ken Block at the very beginning. It's a terrible situation. But you see, this is why the launches aren't like super common yet, except for cock skip.
Charlie's here. Yo, what's up, Charlie?
Hey, Distortion.
Damn it. Don't choke. I mean, I'm not even doing a run, man. I'm just trying to do this absolute shit skip.
There's a lot of potential with the camera. Yeah, there's a lot of
I need to
potential.
be more to the left.
I hope we find even bigger and better skips soon.
Charlie, this is what Amok speedrunning has turned into.
Oh, I know. I watch all of the time. When I'm not streaming or anything, I'm always watching runs. Gave up on World of Warcraft already? No, we finished our runs. We killed Razagath, we're halfway through Heroic, and then people wanted to go to bed. It's 2 AM. There we go. That should be enough to get to Mansion.
I think I can.
Actually, maybe not. I can't tell because the camera just fucked me. You might have overshot it. No, that's perfect. Exactly where you need to go. So that's Mansion. That's the Mansion skip. Yeah, so the main problem with finding glitches and skips in this game is you can't sequence break. So this game has something that's I would have never expected, and it makes me really sad, where it won't load or progress things if you don't do the objective. So you have to click, or you have to tick every box on a completed objective. So there hasn't been any sequence breaks yet for that reason, which is really upsetting. But all of the movement tech, like the launches and stuff right now, are making up for it. And there's a couple of theoretical time saves that they haven't fully mastered, such as like crane skip and making it run viable, which would save like a minute, maybe. Well, probably not a full minute, but it'd save a lot. Thanks, resub dev, bro. Why did I choose this game? I just had a feeling it'd be a fun speedrun game. Because I went glitch hunting for a single stream and I found a way of getting to the very last objective within the first 15 seconds of the game, but I couldn't get the final cutscene to trigger, and this is why, because it uses a check system. So I just assumed since I found something so quickly and so easily, there'd be some really cool shit in there. Is it possible to clip through the container puzzle? Not that I know of right now, but maybe you can find it. I think going forward for the next bounty, because I'm absolutely going to do this pretty often, at the very least once a month. Going forward, I think I'm also going to do prize money for whoever finds the biggest time save glitches. I don't know what that'll be, like maybe 500 or 1,000 bucks or something, for whoever finds the biggest time saves, like the glitches that save the most time, to incentivize glitch hunting. So then you don't have to be the best runner, you can just be the best scout that finds the stuff. Oh hey, Kronos is here too. Hey Kronos. Thanks to the resub SMW. Toilet in the Prime. ALQ in the 5 gift sub Sky. And the gift sub Bard. Thank you for that. In the Prime. Challenge goes on for 6 more days. Ends on January 10th at midnight EST. Does it have to be consistent? What, for the time save bounty? Well, yeah, it has to like actually be like used in a run and save the most time. Like just whoever finds the biggest glitch that contributes the most to the speed run. Thanks a resub Jabroni. I think I'll start doing that for the next bounties going forward. Have you been thinking about other games you'll do for the next challenge? No, but I'm absolutely going to keep picking games nobody has ever played. I fucking love this now. This is one of the silliest speed games I've ever seen. They ran this at Games Done Quick yesterday, and shit went wacky for no reason. Like it is just such a weird game in every way. I'm absolutely going to keep doing this for like games no one's ever played. So everyone's on the same like playing field. No one has an advantage. Everyone's confused. So yeah, it's absolutely going to be those weird Steam stinkers that we find on bad game nights. Except that one pro who's played for years. Well, Amok, I was legitimately like the only person to finish the game. So there's definitely games where like no one's played them except me. They came out and said it was cardiac arrest for Hamlin. He's sedated and in critical condition. Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, that's probably better than what most people were speculating with the, what was it, the Commodio Cordis or something like that? But yeah, I read that his vitals were back to normal at least, so it's steps in the right direction. Sleep well, Snert. How did he have a heart attack at 24? Well, it was a heart attack brought on by the hit, I imagine. I don't think that was a coincidence. His charity hit 2 million. Well, that's great news. Thanks to the bit shambles. It's the vaccine. I don't know about that. I guess I'm sure we'll find out. That kind of shit does happen though. Like with that blunt force to the chest, that kind of shit just does happen. I don't know if chat's memeing or not. But yeah. I think it was just very unlucky placement of that hit getting between the chest pads. Thanks to the resub Ostag and the bits reverse. It would be the first instance of it in the NFL ever. So there's no way no one has been hit like that before. Were you not here? We already looked up the other case. This was only the second case, but the first guy also died. Well, not also died because Hamlin's not dead. But the other guy also suffered a heart-related issue on field. Forgot the guy's name already now, though. So yeah, it would be the second time. And it really does just seem like a remarkably unlucky freak accident. And to piggyback off your point, It's been, what, 2 years since the vaccine? And you're telling me that's the first time someone's been hit in the chest? Doubtful. How could it be the vaccine? I don't know if I'm getting, like, memed on or not. I have no fucking clue. I couldn't tell you. This is the Bits Crown. Have I watched Horus Heresy? No, what is that? COVID affects the heart as well. Yeah, COVID also affects the heart. Yeah, I mean, that I don't think anyone's arguing that. Doctor already discussed how it happened. Was it the commotio cordis? The blunt force stopping, or not stopping, triggering the heart attack? Let me see. I don't know where you saw that. The most recent update is a statement. Damara Hamlin suffered a cardiac arrest following a hit in the game versus the Bengals. His heartbeat was restored on the field and was transferred to the UC Medical Center for further testing and treatment. He's currently sedated and listed in critical condition. I don't know where you saw that. They're praying it's not the vax since they got jabbed. Yeah, I think most people will be praying that's not the case. Especially every football player, because they're all vaccinated. So they might just all start dropping dead if that happens to be the case. Every single one of them, every hit, there's just going to be another body on the field, I guess. Thanks to resub enchilada. Except Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers will be the last one, yeah. Thanks to resub more maniac. Can't believe how much time people spend on the stupid side of Twitter. Yeah, it is getting very brain rotty. These are the bits, Fates. Congrats, Fates. That's great news. What does this have to do with vaccination? One of the side effects from... Actually, I think it's from all of them. Is myocarditis. Is that the one? It's inflammation of heart tissue. So, since that came out that some people who got vaccinated get myocarditis, they now extrapolate that on every single thing that ever happens. GBS as well. Guillain-Barre's syndrome. That's actually where my hypochondria started because the flu vaccine carries a risk of GBS. In fact, I don't mean to scare you, every single shot carries a risk of GBS. Every single one. There's not a single one that doesn't. At least not that I know of. That's where my hypochondria started. Because I saw that as one of the listed side effects of a flu vaccine when I was about 14 years old or something. It wasn't flu vaccine. It was meningitis. It was the meningitis vaccine. And it was my doctor that was talking about it. Scared the fuck out of me. But the flu shot also carries a GBS risk. All of them do. Vaccine will kill you over time. Stay woke, Charlie. You're lying to kill us. Don't get the vaccine if you don't want to, man. I'm not your fucking dad. I'm not making you. Don't bother. Who cares? It's your choice. I'm not coming over there with the needle. You do what you want, man. You know what else kills you over time? Literally everything. Getting COVID will kill you over time. That affects your heart as well. Getting the flu will kill you over time. That also affects your heart. But if you don't want it, don't get it, man. Like, I don't care. Jesus Christ. Thanks, Risa Blitz. I don't think it's political. I think it's people just legitimately being scared. Because fear is so profitable. So people will read all kinds of things and then it gains a lot of steam. And then people just get very scared. I don't even think it's political anymore. It's just people being afraid of everything. Which is interesting because I used to get made fun of all the time for being such a hypochondriac, but now everyone is a hypochondriac. Literally everybody. It's crazy how that pendulum shifted. I haven't played an RTS game in a while, but I used to really like RTS, StarCraft 2 and Halo Wars mainly. I think it's the opposite. They used fear to get everyone on board with their agenda. I think that's another thing. People wanting everything to be deeper than it is. What agenda? Curing polio? Getting rid of measles? Like, what do you mean? I'd say right now, if you didn't get the polio shot when you were a kid, you might not be alive right now. I'd say there's a good chance you would not be here talking to me in Twitch chat. A lot of you, well, not a lot of you, all of you, including me, are likely alive as a result of modern medicine, so I don't know why all of a sudden we started to doubt it. But I do agree with, like, not being so hasty to everything. I think there's nothing wrong if you don't want to get the vaccine right now, you want to wait. Fine by me. I don't give a fuck. That is entirely your choice to make. That is totally fine. I don't hate you for it. Your choice. Why are we in this? I don't know. This all stemmed because it's once again the vaccine being blamed for a health-related issue involving sports. So that's how we ended up here. Chatters came from Facebook. Nah, it leaked from Facebook onto Twitter. It's very mainstream now. Twitter's become the hub of just every belief ever. Every single one of them. Thanks, the resub Fox. And the resub Eric. Oh, that was deep, Eric. Dark Tide was good. I haven't played much. Oh, I actually haven't played it since starting it though, but I did like it. Thanks, the resub Izzy. And the resub Xerox. Fear is how they get you. Yeah, fear is like the most powerful motivator for everyone, obviously. Literally everything is tying back to fear. Even like when you think that you're seeing deep beyond the propaganda, you're still fearful. Then you're spreading like, this is why you should be afraid of what they're saying. Like, it's fear there too. I don't know why you don't realize that. They're controlling the sheep through fear. Thus, now I'm going to start scaring everyone else into my belief. It's all fear. All of it. That's the most profitable way. No matter what. Thanks to the Prime Faithful and the gift sub Fates. What's your dream car? I'm not really a car guy. I don't have a dream car. Fear is the best political tool. It's not just a political tool, it's just the best tool in general for anything. Thanks to the tier 1 Kismet and the Prime Luna. Getting deep into topics. Thanks to resub Butler. Moist skip no longer viable with 60 FPS limit. It is. I saw Distortion get it like 90% of the time when he was practicing it last time. But yeah, it's not instant anymore, unfortunately. Charlie 100% drives a Miata. I actually don't even know what a Miata looks like. I drive an SUV. It's a Prime Raid. I think it's a tier 1 soap. You're an SUV kind of guy? I am. I don't know. I like it. It's convenient. Thanks, resub Manny. And the Prime Edward. You gonna play a game or something? I literally just stopped, like legitimately, like minutes ago. And was going over the Dana White and Amok Runner stuff. He's a tier 1 swerve. You calling it a night here soon? I haven't decided. I'm just hanging out for now. You hear that they're supposedly going to remake Horizon Zero Dawn? Yeah, it's fucking stupid. It's so unbelievably stupid. I don't know why they do that. That's just so sad. There's no reason for it. Thanks, resub Drima. Yeah, I mean, it's only like a, what, 5-year-old game? Well, no, it might be more than that. I don't know. It is certainly not even, it's not 10 years old. I know that for sure. Like, it's not an old game. There's the bitch crowd. The Horus Heresy is a Warhammer 40k animation. Is it a new one? Is it like a one-off thing, or is this to promote a game? Or a show?
I never wanted this. I never wanted to unleash my legions. Together we banished the ignorance of old night.
I love the design of Warhammer, man. There's just so much to get into. I hope Henry Cavill nails it for the show. Get me into it.
Your sons. Mankind has only one chance to prosper. If you will not seize it, then I will. So let it be war.
Logan Paul didn't release a video. I know, stop lying.
Rim. Let the seas boil.
Warhammer most overrated franchise. It's literally SCP tier. That is low to cap. I'm not even deep in it, and I can tell you this shit is pretty well crafted.
I will see the galaxy freed once more. And if I cannot save it from your failure, Father, then let the galaxy burn.
That was great. I wonder, did the guy who made Astartes, or however you say it, work on this? Because I know Warhammer actually officially hired him. I bet he did have a hand in it. That guy's so fucking talented. The Bills released a statement. Oh yeah, this is them just talking about the most recent update that I read a minute ago. Thanks a resub, Josuke. Damar Hamlin suffered cardiac arrest following a hit in the game versus the Bengals. Heartbeat restored on the field, but transferred to the UC Medical Center. When are the rest of the Moisties coming out? I think top 5 best games will be next week. Thanks the resub continuum. Well, no, what I really want from Warhammer is a new universe, like to follow from the start. And that's why I think Henry Cavill has a really good opportunity here to make like a jumping off point for the franchise. Here's fucking 30 years of tabletop and lore across fucking hundreds of games. And then here's our cinematic universe. Or our television show universe. Like, much easier. Thanks the resub, Cement. They have animated shows for Warhammer. It's on Warhammer Plus. That's news to me. I didn't know that. Exhibits Fates. I debated it, Fates, but I don't think it was one of the 5 worst. Pokemon Scarlet and Violet was just like super broken. You play anything today? Yep, we finished the raid. And then we started a heroic run, so we're 4 bosses deep on heroic. So good progress. I also got the best in slot trinket, the Whispering Icon. Thanks to a very generous member of our raid group, I was able to buy it for $500,000. So now I have 0 gold left, but it was absolutely worth, because it was heroic drop, so it's a 408. Took you 3 weeks to beat normal? Well, we only did it once a week. Twice a week at the end, so yeah. Which sounds about right. It was just casual raiding. What's your eye level now? 390. Good tier 1 rival. Every Space Marine Legion explained. I might check it out at some point. No, Logan Paul didn't release his response like he said he would. So hopefully tomorrow. Any updates about Machinima? I actually should hear something tomorrow, I believe. Got in touch with a couple people who said they had deeper connections, but they're out of the office till tomorrow, so we'll see. Is he resub grown ass adult? When will the music video come out? Was hoping to have it out at the end of the month, but with the holidays and everything, it just wasn't possible, so sometime soon. Thanks, resub Sunny. You think you'll play GTA RP again? No. No, not again. I had my fun. I don't plan on going back. Yeah, no, we already talked about Skip Bayless. Man's catching the hardest ratio of 2023 already. That's going to be a tough one to beat, too. But, I mean, that's just classic Skip Bayless, baby. If that man's not getting dunked on, he's just, like, ceases to exist. He's like an android they fire up when they just need something to spit out a shit take for people to laugh at. Damn. 100 million views on that tweet. And one of the fattest ratios I've seen in quite some time. What's the most viewed tweet? I have no fucking clue, man. I don't know. How am I supposed to know? I'm surprised you didn't delete it. Yeah, it took some nuts. But I mean, Skip Bayless is used to taking some shit. That man catches more shit than a toilet. Because he just has, like, terrible takes. Like, forever. Skip Bayless wants LeBron so bad. Yeah, it's almost like poetic. Thanks, Resub Sunny. Still not as bad as Stephen A. Smith. I only know a couple of bad takes from him. The rest I just know the memes. Stephen A. Smith's got some fire memes. Skip Bayless. Just an old little raisin. Like, he doesn't have anything cool about him. I already watched the new Meat Canyon, man. But like I said, after Logan Paul's drop tomorrow, I'll probably pull up some relevant Meat Canyon clips from the episode. The Skip clip when he yelled at Shannon Sharp for not having as many rings as Brady was bad. Well, that's the one I was just talking about. That was his most recent viral blunder. And then he's like, put your glasses back on. It's fucking hard to listen to. It's not like Skip was even making points. Like, what was the point? You don't have as many rings as Brady. So what, he's not allowed to criticize bad play? Like, he just doesn't make any, like, real points. He's not supposed to make points, he just gets views. Yeah. There's a little clown for people to laugh at on ESPN, I suppose. It is what it is. I'm sure he'll spit out a really shitty take on his show. It's tomorrow, right? Yeah, it'll be on tomorrow. I love this, though. Maybe not what you want to hear, but need to hear. Which is just a bunch of baloney. Thanks to the resub Ublahu. Look what Eric Shun said. It was much worse. I don't think I know who Eric Shun is. Who's that? Eric Shun ESPN. Oh, I went to a Roblox channel. Oh yeah, it's so weird. When you go to Eric Shun, it takes you to just a Roblox channel. Yeah, who is that? He doesn't even come up when I just look up Eric Shun. Is this just like your personal Twitter account? This is absolutely just your fucking personal Twitter account. Goofy. Erection? That doesn't even work though. Eric Shun? That's not even close. I guess there's a reason why it's only 21 followers. That's shit. That doesn't even work. Wait. If I said it faster, I guess. But it doesn't even compute. It'd only work if I said it fast enough. It's not like a good Mike Hawk or anything. No, Ligma's so much better. I guess there's a reason I haven't heard that one. No, I didn't get that at all. But that one's just kind of weak. Now, if I fell for like a Mike Hawk, Mike Oxlong, Jenna Tools, like those are better. I've just never heard Eric Shun. Thanks, Arisa Brayman. It's not weak if it got you. No, I guess. It was definitely tricky. I just don't think that one's nearly smooth enough. New M. Night Shyamalan movie, Knock at the Cabin. Yeah, it looked not very interesting. Most anticipated game? Don't know. Thanks to the Prime Chic. Yeah, no, I saw that. You gonna try the multiple character DLC for Sonic Frontiers? Nah, probably not. Why would I do that? Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Wait, that guy was actually being serious, by the way. I just read the tweet on that Roblox thing. This is from 2 hours ago. I took Eric's old handle. My prayers go out to Damar Hamlin, and I hope for a successful recovery. Wait, no, like, I get that this was supposed to be like a, you know, like a Mike Hawk situation. I don't think it was smooth enough. It did get me though. But this seems to be like real. There's no way you've been setting that up for 2 hours. I was playing World of Warcraft. There's no shot. You were not even here watching that, I doubt. And then when I looked in the comments, it was he deleted his Twitter, right? He changed his name, and I have the original handle. Oh, never mind. Half Shaft Sports. Wait, what? Wait, what? How deep does this rabbit hole go? Interesting. Thanks to resub Bird and Mike and Delta. Yeah, it's just so this was just a troll account in the beginning, I'm assuming. Because they actually did make that tweet, like a tweet about this situation, and then change their handle. Like, that does seem to be real. I have it up in the other thing here. They've been tweeting for 4 fucking hours. But yeah, no, like that. They did tweet out some shit, but I think no one got it except for me. Well, including me, except for you guys. Because I didn't even notice the Eric Shun. But yeah, that actually was a real situation. Oh, fuck yeah. Thanks for the raid, Atriarch. Hope you had a great stream. Thank you for that. And welcome. Thanks for that. Is there a game slash book series that hasn't received the movie or show adaptation you'd like to see? Not that I can think of. But I can tell you one thing I'm shocked hasn't received some kind of live action love is Magic Treehouse. That would be like the perfect property to adapt. And yet they never did. I used to love those books. I don't know how the fuck that never got like a big live action. Like that legitimately would have went real hard. What is that? Magic Treehouse? They're still being made. Like, they're still a very popular series, I'm pretty sure, for kids' books. Whoops, I did Magics. What was my favorite one? I think it was Night of the Ninjas. Yeah, Night of the Ninjas. I was really into ninjas. But yeah, this was a whole book series all about a treehouse that took them on like these crazy adventures, all kinds of thrills. It was great. I used to write book reports on them. I used to read them every night. I used to collect them too because I had really cool collectible like value to them and the fact that they were numbered, so it felt like you could complete like full sets and make it cool. It was low-key like a mini history lesson. Yeah, but it made it fun. It wasn't boring. Mary Pope Osborne, let's go. God, this is nostalgic. Thanks, the resub trash boat. Was it better than Magic School Bus? And it's not even close. Magic Treehouse eclipsed Magic School Bus. But Magic School Bus had a banger cartoon. Magic Treehouse never did, at least not when I was growing up. Maybe it has a cartoon now, but it certainly hasn't ever gotten a live action, which is weird because they adapt everything. When's the next Yu-Gi-Oh tournament? I don't know. That's up to Lud. Have I tried the show Kaleidoscope? No, Tiana was talking to me about that today. It sounds interesting, but I haven't watched it, and I really don't know anything about it. When's the next Moist Esports tournament? Our LCS is starting back up again in about 2 weeks, I believe. Oh, and then we also have Let's Make Big Moves coming up pretty soon. When is that? We have Light, Cola, and Goblin in there. When is it? I know it's pretty soon. January 6th to January 8th. That's this weekend. Oh man, January 6th is a great day. We got Megan coming out, a real shitty looking movie that's probably going to be really fun. And we got Let's Make Big Moves. Good day. Oh. Oh yeah, well there was a raid on the Capitol too, like a year ago. Oh yeah, true. That's alright. Maybe like historically maybe not like an amazing day, but a lot of good stuff happening on January 6th this year. 2 years ago now? Yeah, whatever it was. I don't know. Time moves weird. Whatever. Whatever year we're in. I think the tier 1 monkey and the bits came in. Look up YouTube mustard video. Why do you keep recommending that, man? That's been like a week. I don't want to watch a mustard video. Thanks the resub. Shoot. You're gonna watch Aaron play the Smash tourney that's in Japan? Yeah, if I'm awake for it, because that's a really unfortunate time zone. Thanks for resub, Swiftlight. When's the next Apex for Moist? February. ALGS LAN, baby. And it's at the Copper Box. Right now, we're 1-0 with majors in the Copper Box. Our Rocket League team won the major there in spring. And now I believe Moist Esports can do it again for Apex. We got good history in the UK right now for Moist Esports. We win majors over there. Is it Prime Andy? That's sweet, Nesh. Well, usually those tournaments are just like the funsies one with the structure decks. So they're pretty easy to pilot. But yeah, if it isn't, then sure, I'd be down. I really don't like the meta of Yu-Gi-Oh! Right now, though. I'll just tell you right now, I am not a fan. I, of course, keep up, and I am very much not enjoying the current state of professional Yu-Gi-Oh! Or high-level Yu-Gi-Oh! The meta is trash. Nerd. I am probably like the biggest actual nerd on Twitch, I would imagine. I know about like the state of every fucking game ever. Legitimately. And I play them to some degree too. There's the resub shooter in Prime angered. I think there's very few people on this platform that could actually out nerd me and shit. And now I've got WoW under my belt too. I'm deep in WoW, so now no one has a leg up on me with MMOs. I don't play Magic the Gathering, but I keep up. I know about all their 30th anniversary shenanigans. Andrew also caught me up to date with what the current meta is looking like, and it's trash. Commander's taken over. Asmon? There's no way Asmon would out-nerd me and shit. I have such a vast knowledge on like every goddamn nerdy thing ever. What does he know about Yu-Gi-Oh? You know anything about Yu-Gi-Oh? Doubt it. I got him beaten so much shit. Anime? I even have anime. I even have nerdy fucking outside of gaming mediums that I got on lock. I know about every fucking anime ever made. Nobody's out-nerding me on this platform. No shot. Thanks, Arisa Brui. He's a Prime Hector, or Hextech. It sounds like a game show in order to determine the alpha nerd. It sounds like the worst idea ever. That's just sad. But I like knowing a little bit about everything. Everywhere. Like, I don't think there's any one area where I would beat someone that's like a professional or knows that shit like inside and out, but I know enough about everything to have a firm grasp on it. You didn't even watch the biggest anime? If you're talking about Spy Family, I did. I watched 6 episodes. I just don't like slice of life. There's Risa Bees and Tier 1 Frog. What about the WWE? I am lacking on modern WWE knowledge. You're not wrong there. I know all about Vince McMahon. Didn't even beat Final Fantasy 14. You're saying you're the biggest on MMOs? Whoa, that's not what I'm saying. It's just World of Warcraft was one like a turbo nerdy subject I knew nothing about. Voice crack, knew nothing about since I didn't get super into. You know the entire Fate story? Yeah, I know it started as just like degenerate porn, and then it transitioned into being like actual action. So they turned it into a shonen anime, and it actually went hard. And now it's really just lost the plot. Like I don't like any of the modern Fate series anymore. I loved Fate, Unlimited Blade Works. I loved Fate Zero. I even liked the first Heaven's Feel movie, but then second and third were trash. And then I hated Apocrypha. I dropped it after that, never went back. Oh, Grand Order. I started, or was it? I don't remember if it was Grand Order. How new is Grand Order? You like Steins Gate? Yeah, Steins Gate's good. So Steins Gate 0. 2019. Okay, I didn't watch Grand Order then. Isn't Grand Order the gacha game? It has a mobile game, but it's also one of the roots, right? Isn't Grand Order the name of one of the potential routes that you can go down in... Which game was it? Well, maybe it is just a standalone mobile game. Huh. I thought it was one of the routes. They made an anime on it now, though. You aren't a nerd. You aren't a nerd exposed. Yeah, it was pretty embarrassing. Ever get baited into playing mobile game and spending money? I've played a lot of mobile games, but the only one I've actually spent money on is Duel Links for Yu-Gi-Oh! That was the only one I actually dropped money on. Thanks, resub. Devsist. Stumble Guy. Well, I play that on PC, though. But yeah, Stumble Guys too, by extension. So what do you do? Just talk in front of a PC? This is it? No, 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 no. I'll dance sometimes too. Play games. That's about it. Yep. What do you expect to stream? It's either gaming, talking. I mean, that's like the two options. Or events. And I do events. I have an esports event coming up in 4 days. Why? What do you expect? Actually, just stopped rating. Is it resub Manny? When's the last time you played that Weed Empire game? Weed Shop? Let's see. When was the last time I played that? July 6th. Damn, I have 53 hours in that bitch, though. There's a bitch canvas. Not tonight. No, the game was great. I just ran out of goals for it, really. Lost the passion for growing my weed. But it was a fun game. Probably is still a fun game. Time to do it IRL. Just a hobby grower. That'd be kind of cool. What is the least fun game you've played? Probably just one of those shitty Steam games I play from time to time. Bad game nights. Is it tier 1 Moon Moon? Super Fight's probably the worst game I've ever played, but I only played it for 10 minutes because that was the entirety of its gameplay. I don't think it is the least fun I've had playing a game. Is it Prime Davon? I don't know what would be the least fun I've ever had playing a game on stream. Waiting in queue for Anthem? Not even. That was fun watching people lose their mind at how shit the game was, proving me right and they couldn't handle it. Told you that game was going to be fucking awful. And I have to sit there and rub their nose in it. That wasn't too bad. There's a Prime Gunslinger. Oh, someone just hit me with the right answer. The least fun game I've ever played on stream was Scorn. Not even because it's like the worst game I've ever played. In fact, I mean, it's far from it. But this was so unbelievably disappointing and mind-numbingly tedious. Yeah, I think Scorn actually might be the right answer. I didn't even think about that. Death Stranding's up there. Death Stranding actually might be worse because it's longer. This was only 5 hours. Death Stranding was like fucking 25. Death Stranding, actually. Nice. Now we found it. We got there in the end. It's definitely Death Stranding. That is the least fun I've ever had streaming a game. Voice crack. Streaming a game. Jesus Christ, that was fucking miserable. Thanks to Tier 1 Intimidating and the 5 gift subs Nesh. Thank you for that, man. Logan Paul update? Nothing. See? Saints Row was bad. Saints Row was fun bad for a while though. Scorn and Death Stranding, like I would never use the word fun to describe either one of those for even a single second of the journey. Biomutant, you hated that? I did hate Biomutant. I don't know if I hated it as much as the other two. Biomutant was pretty bad, though. I might have disliked this more than Scorn. Because at least Scorn had a beautiful aesthetic going for it. Biomutant had nothing. Finish Breaking Bad. Should I watch Better Call Saul? Yeah, absolutely. Will you ever play Xenoblade games? No. I like JRPGs, but I really don't feel like playing through Xenoblade. I just really don't. Ugh. You're missing out then? What, for Xenoblade? Yeah, I'm sure. Why aren't we watching Secret Neighbor? Fuck is Secret Neighbor? That sounds familiar. Oh, Jesus Christ, this is the Hello Neighbor game. Ugh. How much space does my PC have? I don't know how much is left. Probably a good bit though. Play CryptoZoo. I really want to play a Paradox Metaverse game. But I don't want to inadvertently help their sales because it's a giant scam. Oh, let's do our weekly check-in. Oh, they're pumping it themselves because it flatlined. They started pumping it, not the community. Oh, that's desperate. You checked yesterday, did I? I don't remember. Yikes. Yeah, this is their game.
Two straps dripping, one shot out the Glock, leave your head back spilling. Emerald cut diamond, say I'm Pyrex living.
What's Amio Talio up to right now? Let me see his TikTok. I haven't checked his TikTok in a while. Let's see. He usually got a little wild over there.
wholesalers has plugged me, you know. They have turned around and said to me, Yamyo, do me a favor, get all your followers to buy the Prime from our website and we'll give you a special discount code. So I thought, alright, cool.
Yikes.
Are we talking extortionate race? Nah, we're talking the baddest race in the UK right now. I don't know if you can see it, they've got that new Prime flavor as well, the turquoise one. No one's seen that. Listen.
So it looks like he's given up on this whole Metaverse thing. So now he's just squatting on Prime, trying to resell Prime. Yikes. He's a Prime Orco. The hydration drink. So his most recent 2 TikToks are him on his massive inventory of Prime. These are Prime charms. And the tier 1 D's nudes. The Prime sand. And the resub doob. It all comes full circle. It all comes full circle. Prime isn't even hard to find. How are people scalping it? I don't know. You can get it literally anywhere. I see it all over the place when I go out. By that I mean last time I went to GNC, they just had a fucking ton of Prime. Thanks to Gift Sub Trippy. It's impossible to find in the UK. Yeah, I know it's like huge chaos in like gas stations. What would I even type to find that? Prime shortage. No, that didn't work. No, not even that. What the fuck is this? What is that? Okay. I don't know what I even typed to find it now. I saw it all over Twitter though. Thanks you give sub D's nudes. It happened in Aldi. Aldi Prime sold out in minutes. Oh, here, yeah, this is the video. No audio? So I imagine the reason this is happening is because people are trying to scalp it. Is that right? Yeah, thought so. Oh, another one.
You're only allowed one bottle of each, by the way. Who took them out of that? You're taking fucking 4 or 5 bottles, you idiots.
That's gonna fetch a pretty penny on Craigslist. Or whatever the UK equivalent is. Thanks to Prime Van Goose and Zeratul and the resub Alfie. Why am I supposed to care about this stuff? I don't know. I've had Prime before and I liked it. It was fine. I would never go to battle over it. It really must just be because the hype. People just buy it to scalp it. 100%. That's the only reason. That's got to be the reason. I see no other explanation here. Let me see. What is? Well, actually, there's not going to be any scalpers here because there's no shortage in the States. Prime literally tastes like piss. Tastes like piss. I mean that's your opinion, man. I don't have your tongue. I thought it tasted fine. I didn't have any complaints. I still prefer like G Fuel hydration. If I really just want like a hydration drink, I wouldn't really bother getting Prime, but that's also just because now that's what I'm used to. So I just prefer it. It's not a hashtag ad. I'm just being honest. It really isn't. It's just not a hashtag ad. There's a resub donkey. How can we know? You can't. I mean, you can get Prime, you can get Gatorade, get G Fuel. It's all the same to me, man. That's totally up to you. You buy what you want. Is there any real science behind hydration drinks? I'm marathon training and I know dick all about hydration and diet. Do you mean like it from a very basic level? Because yeah. There's a reason why athletes have always turned to something like Gatorade or anything high in electrolytes. Yeah, there's a lot to it. See James Corden say he almost started, or oh yeah, I did see that in the whale. Thanks for resub, Izanagi. Don't like the salt, but I get the need. Here's a better example, Pedialyte for a hangover cure. That's got all kinds of like salts and shit in there, and that is rejuvenating. Good for when you're sick too. Yeah, when I wasn't feeling well like a month ago, I just started drinking Pedialyte. Nothing tastes better than like Pedialyte when you don't feel well. That stuff tasted amazing. I had to like stop myself from drinking it. Nasty when you're not sick. Couldn't tell you. I only ever have Pedialyte when I'm not feeling well. I don't know why I'd ever drink it when when I feel fine. That doesn't seem to make much sense. Things are resub funds. Drink Pedialyte after I roll on E at a rave. All right, brother. That's fine, I guess. Hey, that's cool. Oh, they're still around, Nesh. I just watch them usually in chunks. I mean, Dana White's got his power slap coming up. So it's definitely still there. I just usually watch it in chunks as opposed to just as it comes out. Zach about to beat his own record right now in Amok. Is he on a record run? Oh, holy shit. Wait, what? Wait, this time is crazy. Oh, I want to keep that up. Yeah, he's right at the end.
You can't pass over.
How did he save so much time? What did he do?
Guys.
Did he use any of the new skips?
Oh my god. Oh my god. It's like a 45. Oh my god. Dude, interact, please.
What new tech did he use, though?
Dane skip.
Holy fuck. Holy fuck. Holy fuck.
That's new world record. Jesus Christ.
It's... Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Holy fuck. I just golden by 6 seconds.
He had to have used new, like, some new tech, right? Did he use one of the new launches?
Oh my god. Who was here? Who was here? Tell me.
How much shorter is it? That's 11, or no, it's right there. 9, no, I think it's more. Let me see. Yeah, it's 11 seconds shorter. Or no, it's 10 seconds. I thought it was 58.
He's not watching. You guys are lying to me.
But it's 10 seconds shorter.
Oh my fucking god. He is. If he's really watching, he has to make the VOD public. I want to watch it.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Check his stream, bro.
What do you mean only in this run 10 seconds is huge.
Oh my god. I just got a Steam DM. I can't show it. Wait, it's Flippy.
That is so wholesome. How much time is there remaining for the competition? 6 days, or 7 days. January 10th at midnight.
Oh fucking god.
New discoveries being found every day. Time's getting shorter every day.
Someone already posted it. Oh my fuck. Hold on, I gotta go. I gotta check all my notifications.
Midnight EST. Not PST, EST.
Holy shit.
What was the fastest time before the competition? There was none. I was the only one that ever played the game, so this was all fresh. So we started from 0. The first record we got, I think, was this 2-hour run on page 2.
5,000 bits, Tiger. Thank you for the fucking 20 gifted.
It was like 2 hours, and then it started getting down to the 40 minutes. Then Dizzy was the first one to really start pushing it. He got it down to like 32. Then Zach and Spicy came along, and then it just started getting crazy.
Asses be farting. Thank you for the bit. Trippy Apollo. Thank you for the bit.
Hey, asses do be farting though, don't they? Those goofy little things. They're always talking some shit. Good work, Zach. I'm gonna have to watch that VOD on where he saved all the time. Why'd you spend so much cash on this competition? Because I just love the idea of bringing communities together out of nothing and making something fun and memorable out of it. So I'm definitely going to keep doing it. And like I said, going forward, I'm just going to start doing a cash prize for whoever finds the glitch that leads to the biggest time save. To incentivize, like, really thorough glitch hunting. But it's just really, entertaining. I've been watching Amok runs every single day. Here's the resub Supa. And there's the prime pancake. Have you seen the Ouija 24/7 streams? Oh, Ouija and Distortion and Zach have been streaming like 16-hour days, like every day, grinding Amok. It's so fucking wild. I love it. I can get up, watch some runs, watch some practice with launches and shit, go to bed, get up again, watch more. It keeps going. Ouija streamed for 30 hours straight. Was it 30 hours straight? I didn't know it was straight. But yeah, Ouija's been on that grind. Everyone has. I streamed for 48 hours. Did you? Straight? Because I've been going through the whole category, not just the top runners. I saw you streaming it. I'm pretty sure. But I didn't know it was 48 hours straight or anything. Because I recognize your name from the Discord. Yeah, I was overdue. It'd been too long since a goofy little crash. Can't say I'm super surprised. I'm gonna go pee. Fill up my water. back. Ugh. Take a look at the match. Wall 405 Devon. Oh, we watched that. That was the first one that I saw that really got me into arm wrestling. That's a great great match. Kabaddi is a really cool contact combat sport you would enjoy watching on or off stream. I know all about Kabaddi. There's very few sports on this earth that I don't know about. How do you spell it again? Is it 2 B's or 1? I don't remember. 2 B's. Yeah, I know all about Kabaddi. I don't know the rules, I'll be honest, but I know all about the sport itself. Research guy. And Brock.
7 मैचों में 87 रेट पॉइंट है पवन सहरावत के और ये देखिए शुरुआत
Like I don't, so I know enough to get like a handle on how it's supposed to work, I think. But I don't know the particulars. Is it like tag? Only kind of. What about Jai Alai? Sounds familiar. Nope. America kind of sports are just one of those things that is fun to do and not fun to watch. It's how I feel about what did the LA Fitness used to have? I think they still do. Is it squash? I think it's squash, right? Yeah, it's squash. Pickleball. No, pickleball. That's what I was thinking of. Pickleball, right? Yeah. Just one of those things that's just like really fun to do, but not fun to watch. Because I have no doubt playing High Alai is amazing. I couldn't fathom watching it. Thanks to the bits, Kismet. Sleep well. The fuck is pickleball? I'll show you pickleball. Oh, this isn't from the LA Fitness though, for what it's worth. This is just something else.
I mean, that is unbelievable. Oh! No, he didn't. Oh, what the?
Don't tell me!
Get out of town.
No way.
Baby tennis? Silly tennis. So take tennis, but with ping pong paddles, and you get pickleball.
Whatever that was. It looked like a dink until it was
so you have the tininess of ping pong with the size court of tennis. Well, it's a smaller court, obviously, but you get the idea. It's like a fusion dance of ping pong and tennis.
And this point is nuts. Oh, and then the two.
Oh, he's got it. What?
Like standing on a ping pong table, yeah.
Bar holds it, hasn't hit a two-handed backhand.
1/8 of a second to see where his opponent is going to lean.
Oh my goodness. And
it's so fun to play. Yeah, like I said, it looks fun as fuck to play. And I'm pretty sure I've played this before a long time ago. But I don't think I'd ever go to a pickleball match.
And a weak overhead.
Hype. Thanks to Resub Ruichi. Why not just play tennis though? I don't know, you can play tennis if you want. Tennis is so different from ping pong, by the way. Like, I thought, because I'm really good at ping pong, I remember thinking that that would translate. So I even took well, it wasn't a tennis course. It was like this general elective of teaching you tennis when I was in college, and I thought it'd be fun because I thought I'd immediately pick it up and be good. My god, the mechanics of using a tennis racket are so goddamn different, it's unreal. I could not get... It wasn't like the running or the cardio side. That was totally fine for me. I legitimately couldn't get the mechanics of hitting the tennis ball with the racket. It's so different. And I really thought it would translate. You ever play wall ball or handball? Of course I did. Every kid did. In Foursquare. Thanks for some Purple Panther. Thanks for resub Breezy. What about Sepak Takraw? Sepak Takraw is a really cool one. That one's ping pong, but you can only use your feet. I'm telling you, I know like I know the majority of sports like in the world. There's very few sports I don't know. They also have a version of this where you can only use your head. I can't remember the name of it. Volleyball with feet? Nah. I don't know, I view everything that's smaller, like a smaller court, as just ping pong adjacent for some reason, which I guess is a bad habit. But I think of anything that's like mini size as just being related to ping pong. This actually looks skillful because it is. It's crazy. Would I try it? I can't even get my leg past my, like, hip. Of course I wouldn't try this. God, it's such a cool sport, though. Thanks to Prime Toxin. Volleyball with your feet. Yeah, volleyball with your feet. Thanks to Prime Wax. The knee injuries must be crazy. I imagine the lifespan of a Sepak Takraw player is very short. Oh, well, not like they die. I mean more like the professional lifespan. Because this is... I mean, I imagine this is torture for your knees. The wrist too. True, the wrist too. Such a shame that this isn't more popular. Well, I think I understand why it's not more popular, just because the skill ceiling's so high, there's probably not a lot of people picking it up. Which is a fucking shame. In fact, they don't have any videos from within the last 2 years on the front page here. Unlucky. Here's the Sepak Takraw semifinals, Malaysia versus Philippines. He's a tier 1 respect.
Score, 2-all. Bunan! Up! Sabit ang tilapia na among sudan pa ni hapon.
I like the guy doing the casting. He's just happy to be here.
Kanadong!
He's a bitch butter. Bo Teoshi? Yeah, I know Bo Teoshi. Considered the most dangerous sport. No, nothing like that, butter. Yeah, these rallies are quick. There's a tier 1 Cloudy. Do I know ostrich racing? Yeah, I made a whole video on that. Like I said, man, there's very few sports on this fucking earth I don't know of. Do you know about combat canoeing? I bet you guys don't know this. I forgot what the actual name of this is, though. Canoe Polo. This is, I think, the most dangerous sport we've ever cooked up. This is nothing but death waiting. I'll show you. Like, you literally just fucking spear everyone. Right in the goddamn face. Damn, that is loud, though. Yeah, risking your life for canoe polo. And it's not that big of a sport, unfortunately. That guy's dead. I don't think there's been any fatalities yet, but I don't know how. I really don't know how. That wasn't even the biggest hit. Like, that was just a normal hit off of the kickoff there. Thanks for resub, Kiera. But yeah, you just go full speed. It's like jousting. Yep, those are some broken ribs, for sure. At the very least. Things are prime. Synonymized. That has to be like the most terrifying 3 seconds of your life. Charging at the ball in canoe polo. Christ. Who would choose to do this? I don't know. But yeah. Fucking daring people. Risking it all. Modern day jousting. Pretty much. Like YMCA sanctioned jousting. Thanks to resub Lunky. It's fucking awesome. Yeah, the amount of injuries in that sport is unreal. No, like that's an actual thing. So their strategy, you've seen it a couple times in there. They tip the canoe over, so to give them a bouncing platform, and they do bounce passes and bounce shots off of it. It's fucking nuts. It's such a weird sport. But that's only if you survive the kickoff, which I don't know how anybody does. Broken ribs, broken teeth, broken nose. Look up wife carrying. It's a Finnish sport. Seen it, made a video on it. Thanks to Prime Joey. You can keep quizzing me all you want. I know pretty much every obscure sport this world has to offer, including like freestyle canoe, freestyle canoeing, everything, every niche. Oh, this video blew up. Hey, if anyone deserved it, it's Mark. Do you know extreme ironing? Yep. I'm pretty sure I made a video on extreme ironing as well. Do you know Turkish oil wrestling? Isn't that actually Turkey's biggest sport? Of course I know it. I don't really get the rules though. I really don't. Because they go like so deep into each other's pants. Like they actually get in there and just start like fiddling around in the butt cheeks. Like I don't know how you win or lose. It has to be like first person to come loses or something. Because I don't get it. I thought it was if you get them on the ground or something, or if you pin them, you win. But I've seen plenty of instances where even when they're pinned, they still just keep like rubbing in their ass so like the fight continues. I don't really get what the rules are. Thanks to the bits, Camus. Yeah, we did talk about this on the official podcast. I don't think Kaya knew what the rules were either. Oh, wait, yeah, wait, you're right. In the description here, the object of oil wrestling is to get your opponent in a position with his belly to the sky, at which point he loses the game. Turkish oil wrestling has a few interesting rules, the first of which is that wrestlers can actually reach within the opponent's pants in order to achieve a better grip for throwing. The wrestlers are not allowed to grab the genitalia of the opponent. How do you enforce that rule, though? How are you going to know if someone's, like, using the wieners like a lever? I feel like that's a hard rule to enforce. But yeah, it's an interesting sport. So it starts off with, like, normal grappling, but then once it gets to the ground and pound, they fucking pound. Where's a better angle? You've definitely seen underwater hockey? Of course I have. Yeah, I know like every sport there is. This is a huge sport though. This one's not obscure. This is like the actual national sport of Turkey. Thanks a bit, Molly. Ooh, and the 20 gift subs, Kinji. Thank you, Kinji. Thank you for that. Show underwater hockey? Sure. They have these little hockey sticks that they go underwater with. Nice. Do you know HEMA? Yeah, I don't remember what that stands for, but that's like the historically accurate sword fighting division. Or council. Thanks to tier 1 Colin and the resub Catchy. You have absolutely no idea what Dambe is. I don't know what that one is. That's the first one that I've seen in chat that I don't know. Oh, wait, this is the game that we played in a Soda Poppins tournament. I played this. Dambe Warriors. I didn't know it was based on a real thing. Yeah, no, I don't know what this is. Oh, that was Wanba Warriors. Oh, right, Wanba. Wanba Warriors. That's what that was. But yeah, you're right. I don't know this. So this just looks like a Fight Club kind of thing.
Knockout. The crowd wants to see things like this, like every time. Good job there from Malam, from Mist. Good job again from Malam. Oh my God, he hit Nakana. Very good punch again from the. Oh,
God,
Nakana
Jesus
is
Christ!
down,
Yeah.
out.
So this is actually just like a Fight Club kind of thing. Form of Nigerian boxing. It's a centuries-old martial arts that's taken the country by storm. Huh. That's interesting. Yeah, no, I haven't heard of that before. Concussions incoming. Fun fact. Fuck, I'm gonna get the statistics so wrong, but the point's still accurate. The invention of the boxing glove led to more concussions, not less, because you can punch harder because you don't hurt your fist. When you punch bare knuckle, it's actually safer. Not true? No, that is true. That's a real stat. This happens every time I bring it up, by the way. I have to pull it up every time. The paradox of the boxing glove. Here. This is an older one, but this is just the go-to when you first look it up. It's a whole little write-up on it. I mean, even just think about it for more than 2 seconds. When you have a boxing glove on and you're throwing punches, you're not hurting your knuckles. You're not hurting your fist. When you throw a punch, like, just throw a punch right now against your wall. That shit hurts a lot. You're not going to be putting that same kind of force behind it. But if you can't feel it, you're gonna go harder. It's pretty simple. It's more like in bare knuckles, KO happens faster, so less actual punches. Oh, maybe, yeah. I couldn't tell you the stats on KOs and bare knuckle. It's not super common. I don't see a whole lot of bare knuckle fighting. I know they have their own league, but I don't watch it that often. Thanks to Tier 1 Colin and the Resub Unicorn. And the raid, Zach. And congrats again. Great run. I can't wait to watch the VOD because I didn't see where you got to save all that time. Thanks for that, man. Russian car fighting. Well, it's not just Russian car fighting. It's called CarJitsu. CarJitsu. But yeah, they're blowing up on Twitter. I know all about it. They also have phone booth boxing.
Has yet to compete inside of an automobile, so there is a bit of a learning curve here. But Hugh Davidson still hopes.
Yeah, you might recognize the caster as JT, baby.
Championship.
It's gonna be a tough one to beat, but these guys are gonna try it. We got our two fighters ready for the next bout. This is at the 160 weight. We have Ray Fulton and Hugh Davidson. And so we're gonna do a coin toss. I'm gonna let you call in the air, Ray.
Okay, tails.
I thought it was actual car fighting. No, they just fight in a car.
Driver's seat. Go ahead and inspect that vehicle.
Thanks a bit, Hot Tub.
Now. You got 30 seconds while I talk to Ray. Come on over here, Ray. So,
The Resub Sinless. Yeah, I haven't heard of that channel before, Hot Tub.
So started kickboxing when I was real young, about 8 years old. Did that for many years until high school age. Decided I wanted a few less concussions, so joined wrestling.
How'd that work out for you?
It didn't. I actually never got a concussion doing kickboxing. 2 years of wrestling got me 2 concussions.
Yeah,
that'll happen.
That's how it works. All right. And so what else? So you got wrestling, you got kickboxing.
Yeah. Transitioned from that to mixed martial arts. Did that for about a year, and then really fell in love with jiu-jitsu.
Okay. And you've actually been in a car before doing some car jiu-jitsu?
Yeah, a couple times. I was one of the first guys out here.
Okay, really? All right.
Maybe the 20 gift subs again, Kenji. Goddamn,
so
man. Thank
I'm not
you.
going to have you share any of your little secrets, your trade secrets, but
Thank
you
you,
just keep
Kenji.
them and good luck with it.
Cool.
And get in that passenger seat. Go ahead and check out this vehicle.
Appreciate it.
Adjusting the seat. Well, you got to for the ass beating.
So
Action movie combat.
Grab that seatbelt. He grabs the seatbelt. Ray's got his right foot in the back seat, his left foot on the driver's seat. Davidson tries to push the action into the back seat, but again the seatbelt gets caught around his left arm, and currently...
Well, he's in a good position right now, though. He's got that like squatting lotus technique going on. Oh, that might be all she wrote.
Ray's got quite a bit of experience inside the car. He knows exactly which submissions are applicable and which are not. Davidson's just in a horrible, horrible position here. And at CarJitsu, it takes a submission.
Oh, he's going to the back seat. Oh, you can't give up the back seat.
What that means essentially is that Davidson has.
If there's one thing I've learned from Salt,
to secure a submission
that Angelina
on
Jolie
Felton, or
movie.
He will lose the match. 90 seconds left in the match, and it now moves into the back seat. Okay, and for the first time
there we
in
go.
the match, it looks like Davidson does have a dominant position. If he can get his right
Oh god,
down
fake
on the
taxi's
seat
popping
for a
off.
couple of seconds, he can score
Recline
4
the
points
driver's
from out,
side
but no,
seat.
it doesn't look like Ray's going to let that happen.
Full mount?
I think Ray would rather give up his back here, and that's what's happening. Davidson taking the back of Felton.
Damn, what a
He's got enough
turnaround.
to make it choke. Doesn't look like he's got it here. It's just more of a bully headlock at this point. He's got one hook in, looking for that second hook.
He's running out of space in the vehicle, though.
Finish here. Listen to these guys
Oh!
breathing. They're both absolutely exhausted, and it's almost 90 degrees inside the car. It is a miserable.
Oh yeah, they didn't even
situation.
turn on the air
Davidson
conditioner.
Oh
no!
The safety lock stops Davidson, and it looks like Ray heard the safety lock and then grabbed the seatbelt himself. Oh my. 27 seconds. It just doesn't look like it's going to happen.
This is like
Davidson,
wrestling, but with also doing the hot car
left.
challenge.
Davidson can try and secure something here, but he doesn't have much time to work.
Yeah, he's gonna run out of time here.
He's
No
gonna
shot.
go back to that rear naked choke. It's all he's got. And okay, he's gonna smash. Looks like he's gonna smash Raymond into the passenger floorboard, but I don't know if there's any time to finish.
No, there's
Let's
no
listen in here.
time to finish here.
Tap. Oh, we've got a tap. Wow.
Oh, wait, what?
With 1 second left. Davidson rear naked choke tap out over Raymond.
Okay,
Felton.
little plot twist there.
Wow, let's take a look at the replay here.
Everything wasn't lost at Makeout Reef this time.
Davidson absolutely earning that submission all the way down into the passenger seat floorboard.
That
Looks
buzzer
like he's
beater.
balancing on his own head, fiddling with this choke, and just in that final half second, we've got a tap out here. That brings us to 1-1 on the match. Now we're going to move into the back seat for the third round.
Is humping banned? I think everything's legal.
There's
That's
no
legal
break.
in normal like
The third round
BJJ.
is a 4-minute round. Raymond Felton won the first round with a seatbelt choke. Q Davidson won the second round with a rear naked choke, and here we
They
are
should add
in the
another
back
element
seat.
to this.
4
Like
minutes
when they're
for
in their
one of these two
backseat component,
competitors
there
to
should be an
submit the
Uber
other one
driver
and
up
win the
front, and you
match.
get
If
like
that does
a,
not happen,
I don't know, maybe
we will
something
go
on the
immediately
judge's
to
scoring
sudden
card
death.
if you tip him.
At this point, Raymond Felton is smashing Q Davidson into the corner of the back seat. Davidson's trying to bridge. He's almost pushed Felton all the way through the closed sunroof. And instead he opts for a judo toss. Q Davidson
Jesus
on top
Christ.
of Felton in the back seat. He's got neon
Shaking him
belly.
down
That's
for his
gonna be
lunch
2
money.
points.
Belly, red, 2 points.
Those are the first points of the match. Q Davidson now in a fantastic position on top of Felton in the back seat, and he's trying to fiddle with the seatbelt.
Maybe get the
again.
headrest off and start
He's
beating
going
him
to
with
that
it.
back seat belt, and it looks like the safety lock has screwed him again. Ray Felton reaches up and defends by grabbing the seatbelt
Thanks, I guess,
himself,
oblique.
and now we've got a real struggle here. Davidson moving into mount. Looks like Davidson's trying to score 4 points for mount here.
4 points,
And he's got it.
full mount.
Oh, that's
All
gonna
right,
be
Q
this is gonna be
Davidson with
tough.
6 points. That'll go to the leaderboard for the season. But right now,
They should add a
Davidson is
component where the
trying to win
vehicle's
match.
moving, so you have to
He's
do it in
got
a
the
moving
seat
vehicle
belt, and
too.
he's trying to wrap it around the neck.
And then a moving
of
vehicle in a
Raymond Felton,
natural
but Raymond is not
disaster.
having it. It's
So
a
like
very
a tornado.
difficult position for Raymond. He's got 2.5 minutes left on the clock. He has to survive. Davidson just doesn't have enough room to work here. He's looking to make some moves. He's looking for opportunities, but unfortunately, there is just no room in the back.
Yeah, he's just in full control.
Okay, Davidson does have the... Oh, Davidson's tangled up in the seatbelt here. Felton with a slick little move there. Wrapping that seatbelt around the right arm of Davidson. You can hear these two athletes breathing. This is it. They are miserable and absolutely exhausted.
Oh!
Davidson pushes the passenger seat forward.
He said enough
and now
enough
he's got the
fishy
seatbelt
business.
all the way
I want the
around
whole
neck
seatbelt.
of Ray Felton. He's got the seatbelt on the right side.
He's got 2
He's gonna reach
seatbelts.
under now with his
He's
right
dual
hand
wielding.
here. He's going to reach under and he's going to grab the
Gotta fucking
seatbelt
decapitate
and
him.
pull it behind the head of Felton, pushing with his left hand and using his right forearm. And
Yeah,
there
no
you have
shot.
it. It's an
Yeah,
Ezekiel
there was no
seatbelt
shot he gets
choke
out of that.
by Q Davidson to win the match. Wow. Unbelievable struggle there. Almost looked like we were watching a crime. Raymond Felton, fantastic fight. Q Davidson.
That
what
did
a
look like a
great,
crime. It was like
great
murder
come-from-behind
footage.
win. Let's take a look at the replay here. Again, Quentin Davidson, Q Davidson reaching from behind, underneath the neck, grabbing the seatbelt, pulling it through, using his right forearm to apply pressure, pushing with his
Dirty,
left hand.
dirty Mike and the
that
boys.
right there is what a murder looks
No,
like,
that's
friends.
that's orgies in cars.
Wow,
That's very
great
different.
job, Q Davidson.
It's like the exact opposite of this.
Man, I'm here with Q, who just overcame all the odds and pulled it. He submitted you with that seatbelt. Obviously knew what he was doing, and you didn't want to tap too. Man, he had that for a while.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna
He
pass
did.
out.
That was. Sorry.
No, you go ahead.
Oh, yeah, that was fantastic.
Yeah.
He jumped on it and immediately got control of the seatbelt
He knew that he had enough space to get my
resub
head in.
Percy.
And he did it, right? That's what experience does for you, man. For sure, absolutely. You could tell the difference. And then that second round, I think you did what Gurky did. You lowered that seat to switch your position.
What car brand and
You got on
model
top
is
here,
this?
And then you went for the seatbelt.
I
and had
couldn't
that
tell
little
you.
safety feature where it got locked.
Yeah, I went on both sides.
Oh, really?
They locked me out on both sides.
Yeah, but you just kept going. You went for that rear naked choke. And you know how much time was left in that second round?
That shit couldn't have been more than 20 seconds.
1 second, brother.
What?
1 second. Literally.
Good match. Congrats, Q. Edison versus Punisher. Okay, just one more quick one. With a name like that. Oh god, he's got the door open! He's gonna fucking start slamming his head against it. Slamming the door into it.
Oh, here he goes.
Oh, jeepers!
Side of the car. And
Oh,
there he
fuck!
Goes. He's thrown Sam out. Sam's head is about an inch from the mat.
Oh god, they even broke the windshield. What the fuck happened?
Leverage with his.
Jesus, wait, this one's crazy.
And it looks like a meat death. On the left side of your screen, Samuel Eidson. And on the right side, Rance the Punisher Faust.
Guy on the left looks like Blau.
And
Blastoise.
And it looks like immediately Samuel gets in the better position.
Good lord!
Looking for Mount. Faust is defending Mount by... he's got a death grip on the steering wheel there with his left hand. And immediately Eidson attacks that arm.
Oh, is the windshield just already
That's
broken,
gonna
maybe?
keep Faust busy while Sam slides his right knee over into Mount. Both knees have to make contact with
Oh,
the
God.
seat, and that'll be 4 points for Sam. And there it is.
4 points, red.
Oh, what? Now this is an interesting technique. The motorboat of death.
Position to be in when the opponent is behind the steering wheel. Faust is looking to make
Good
a little
tactic,
bit of,
though. Open the
A
door.
little bit of space here so he can work, and he's opened up the driver's side door, which doesn't seem like it's
Smother him
gonna
with
work
his
for him.
own
He's
tits
in a
there. That was a good
position.
strategy.
Sam just, it looked like an unintentional eye poke there. Thumb in the eye, he's now covering his mouth. He's got a choke with his left hand.
What the
across
fuck is he?
throat.
He's...
Goodness.
Can you do that? Just suffocate them?
Okay. Eidson's getting some warnings here from the officials to watch the fingers and the eyes.
Just hand over the fucking mouth
Strategy was
choke.
there for Faust, but he's
Huge.
putting himself in a bad position here. He's got no leverage with his feet. He's got a big, strong 200-pounder on top of him.
Yeah, that is a big guy. Holy
Laying
shit.
Flat in the driver's side seat with his head on the armrest.
Maybe put a finger in his ear. Lick your finger and put in his ear a little wet willy. It'll stun him.
Sam's looking for that right
All's
arm.
fair
Now he's
in
looking for the
CarJitsu.
left arm. Just over a minute left in round one. You have to win the round by submission.
Oh
Sam's
god.
just hunting here, and it
We,
doesn't
we've
look like
we've
there's
got to
much
get
available,
something
but
cooking
he's in
here.
great position.
Come on, Rance. Get your finger and like go up and down on his lips. Give him one of those.
Dragging Faust deeper into the car, or Faust is shrimping
It'll
his way
scare
over
him.
to the other seat. And now it looks like Faust is trying to open the passenger side door. And I'm not sure what the strategy is here, but I can say that it may be to throw Sam out of the car and force a reset.
Oh, he's got both doors
I'm
open
not sure
now.
that's going to work out for him, but you know, he's trying everything he can at this point in the round. Oh, here he goes. He's got his feet
No,
up on
baby.
the side of the car, and there he goes. He's thrown Sam out. Sam's head is
He's
about
wiggling.
an inch from the mat.
He's a gift sub J and resub Jack.
Faust is saying he doesn't want to hurt Sam's head, but if Sam's head touches the ground, we're going to force a reset.
Reset.
And it looks like it worked.
Good tactic.
Fantastic bit of strategy there, but Faust is probably going to be a little bit disappointed when he realizes we're 10 seconds from the bell.
Oh, he got his eye scratched.
Okay, looks like we've got a cut on the top of the eye, the right eye of Faust, and also maybe below the eye. And that's not good. We're going to have to bring the nurse in and take a look at that. Looking at the replay here, it looks like an unintentional eye poke, and I'm not so sure that that thumb in the eye was what caused that cut. I think that.
I mean, I think it probably
was.
was. Thanks to Prime Pale and the resub Malcolm.
Tricky little toss there by Faust. Up his back. Now he's.
They're just letting it ride.
Okay, he dives into a
Oh,
triangle, opens
good
up
lord.
the passenger door, and a lot of crazy stuff there at the end of round one. But if you're keeping score at the end of round 1, Sam has 4 points. At the clock, he's got the seatbelt wrapped across the front of the throat.
It looks like being in the driver's seat is a huge
Sam's
disadvantage.
very calm. You can look at his eyes and see he's very, very calm here, but he's in a bad position. Faust
This looks very this almost looks romantic.
8 inches worth of seatbelt here. The safety lock has kept him from.
He's not even taking the threat seriously right now.
I think Sam is successfully defending. Oh, Faust is just. You can't see from this angle, but Faust has now wrapped his arm around the back of the seat. He's got. Oh my gosh. If we could get a different camera.
What is he? I can't tell what I'm looking. Oh my god.
Gripping the wire that holds the headrest to the seat, and also in that hand.
Yeah, that's gonna be tough.
8 inches of seat belt. So he has got Sam trapped against the seat.
This is one of those moments where you need to be able to breathe out of your ass.
Oh my gosh.
Asshole deep breaths.
He just asked Sam if he was okay.
Friendly guy, let me tell you.
Sam is unable to move. His head is stuck to the seat. He's being choked by the seatbelt. Faust is in position. He's got.
Oh, he's getting with like the Joker laugh. They're going crazy in the hot car.
Going to do with it, but he has got a fantastic position here. There's a minute and a half left in round 2. Sam has got absolutely no opportunity to move. He is completely stuck in the corner. Faust has got a death grip on the back of that seat. Holy smokes. Faust has 1 foot in the passenger floorboard, 1 foot in the driver's side floorboard, and now he is putting pressure on the throat.
Thanks to Reset Albino.
You can hear the car starting to give. I think I might have just heard the front windshield crack a little. Faust is reaching outside of the car for any kind of a leverage, but there's nothing there.
Maybe roll up the window on his arm
It looks like
slowly.
He's already freed himself. Now he's moved back into that initial position. 45 seconds left in the round. Looks
Someone
like
let out a
the
little
Punisher
fart there.
is
What was
fishing
that?
here for some sort of a front choke.
Oh, that'd be a good strategy actually.
There's not a lot
Stink
of
him
room to
out,
work inside the car.
rip ass, and then go to town.
That's 400 pounds of grappler in the front seat of a 2016 Scion. I don't know what's going to give first, the seats or one of these competitors. 15 seconds
Well,
left.
you said this is a
Somebody needs to
Scion.
secure
Those
a
seats
submission
aren't
to
given.
win
You
this
couldn't
fight.
blow those seats up with
Otherwise, we're
dynamite.
going to a third round, a 4-minute round. We've got 10 seconds left here to work.
I think Rance really kind of took control of this round here.
And it looks like we're going to the third round.
That's the back seat time.
All right, we're going to move to the back seat for our third round. The third round is a 4-minute round. It can only be won by submission. If we get to the end of this 4-minute round and there has been no submission, we will immediately move into sudden death, and that will mean that the first competitor...
Driver's seat's an L. Yeah, it looks like if you get the driver's seat, you're just fucked.
Some good sportsmanship between these two. Inside the car, it's currently around 90 degrees. These guys are absolutely exhausted.
Well, let's open the garage doors. Let's heat this shit up a little bit.
Inside this car,
90
and
degrees?
now it
Goddamn,
comes
that's
down
nothing.
to round 3. The first submission wins the fight. Otherwise, we're going to be looking at sudden death. And here we go. These guys are absolutely exhausted, and now it's going to come down to technique, a battle of wills and a battle of technique in the back seat of this car. Heavy, heavy breathing from both competitors.
Yeah, these are some big boys here for the back seat. That's not a whole lot of room to work.
And methodical, trying to control the posture of Faust. Looks like he's trying to go to his back here, and Faust is Faust trying to shove in between the seats here? Yeah, Faust is trying to shove him in between the seats.
What are you watching?
And just a little bit of a misstep by Sam has put him in a...
Oh, you gave up your belly.
Holy smokes.
You showed your belly. You showed tummy. Oh, but wait a minute.
Sam, the bully choke. But while doing so, he has absolutely gotten himself into a bad spot. His hips are trapped between the two front seats, and you can't
Oh
see
yeah,
now,
that's gonna be all she wrote.
Has figure forward the legs of Samuel Eidson.
He's gonna turn the car on, rip the wires out, and shock him with it.
Currently, Faust is in the process of shoving Sam into the floorboard of the driver's side. Very, very bad position for Sam. And Faust is just very slowly making room to shove him deeper into the floorboard here.
We need a floorboard camera. I can't see what's happening.
Players. I have to say, I've never seen a match where one of the competitors was shoved into the driver's side floorboard. This is a very, very serious situation here. There's no mobility whatsoever for Sam.
Yeah, he's got his legs locked there. He's got him in like a coffin stance.
Oh my gosh. Sam's trying to stay as calm as possible, but there's really not much he can do here but survive. Unfortunately, at the end of
That's
round
not true.
3,
Start honking the horn to
break
try and like
immediately go into
cloud his
sudden
senses,
death.
perhaps.
So Sam needs to get out from under these. It looks like his head is underneath the steering column, above the pedals.
Oh, is the horn disabled? Oh yeah, it must be. I think it'd be really good if they didn't disable the horn though.
Match. He's just realized the keys are in the ignition. He momentarily pulled the keys out and he put them back in the ignition. The problem is that Faust has got the lower half of his body in the back seat, and he's going to have to pass over the seats without Sam being able to escape.
Yeah, I think this one's kaput. I don't see how Sam gets out of this. Unless he rips the steering wheel off and starts like slapping him around with it.
Oh, he's going to jiggle the keys here, create a little bit of a diversion. And he has absolutely passed from the back seat to the front seat. He still has mount. Wow.
Jiggling the keys for a diversion?
That was clever. Sam did manage to free his legs, but he is still in mount. And now Faust seems to be pulling him up out of the floorboard.
Just hide in the floorboard, Sam. He can't get you there.
Okay, I can see what's happening here. Faust is trying to lift up the steering wheel, give himself just a little bit more room to work. I almost think he wants to go down in the floorboard after Sam.
Oh, that'd be an interesting tactic. Maybe get him with the old stink face. So like you grab the steering wheel and you just drop your whole ass on him to suffocate him.
Faust has really turned this match around.
That was a WWE wrestling move used by
One of
Rikishi.
the worst positions I've ever seen. Oh, look here. We've got 18 seconds left in the match. Faust is going to try some sort of a calf crush here.
What is
He's
happening?
trying to win this fight right here. 10
Oh,
seconds.
oh.
Holy smokes. Sam's
that-
head is stuck behind the steering wheel.
And what is
Sam
Jesus?
Oh my gosh.
What is it? Jeepers creepers.
Sam and Faust has in the match. Rance the Punisher Faust by submission. Holy smokes.
All right.
Wow.
Oh, bro. Don't worry. Hey, open that.
Next to the reset, Swifty and Elbow.
Well, friends, there you have it. Another outstanding matchup from CarJitsu Championship.
Man, Sam was in such firm control for round one.
The second round was a
But then it was all
toss-up,
Rance.
But the third round, it was Rance the Punisher Faust bringing it home by pulling his opponent out of the floorboard and perforating his calf. Well done, guys.
All right, man. Well, you lived up to it. You looked great in there. I was worried.
Good
about that
work,
cut.
Punisher.
Look at that cut.
You got me good.
You did.
Or sorry, whatever happened.
So yeah.
Another good match. Nice. They should have different cars for different arenas. Lambo for the finale. Oh. Needs a resub clip clop. Do restroom boxing next? Nah. Not tonight. Alright, it's fucking 4:30. I'm going to bed. Alright. Thanks for tuning in. New subs, welcome aboard. Sub means a lot. Enjoy the emotes. I'll see you all tomorrow. Thanks again, everyone. Let's see, who's still running Amok? Simply is still going. I'll toss you to Simply. He's been going for 10 hours on Amok. Let's go. That's huge. Thanks for the gift sub, Sammy.